Bean.
Oh! I don't know what that was.
Celebration. I don't know if they were pogging for BeatyBean or Marvale. I'm gonna say BeatyBean because that was a fantastic win.
That was his Marvel vs. Capcom assist. He just called in both of them. Gave him a little bit of a buff before the set started. Alright. And let's see. I'm very interested to see how this plays. I really want to know if Marvell's aggression is going to work against himself here versus Wario.
We will definitely see. There's a level to which I think either player could definitely take it. I'm kind of expecting this to be one of the tighter sets, because both players are going to be playing in close proximity. You know, you're not going to have one player spamming project. I mean, I guess Palu does like to auto-reticle a bit, but that's about it for projectiles that you're going to see. This is a close quarters game. This is going to be a lot of boxing, a lot of beatdowns, and whoever hits each other better is just going to be the one who walks away at the end of it.
I mean, that is how most games usually work. But
it is, but sometimes there's a zoner.
That is true. That is true. But already off to a really strong advantage right here. Just constantly just on top of him, not really letting him breathe. He's been getting very, very few hits in, and the hits he is getting are just very like inconsequential, like small stray hits that won't really lead to a big string. But let's see. Now BeatyBean in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Playing at that range, you can... Whoa, okay. Palutena up air, man. It is a crazy move. I was going to say something else entirely.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when or where you get hit by it. That move is going to kill you eventually.
It's the size of a Ford F-150.
They really wanted to make sure that move's hitbox matched the animation, did they? Like,
they did. They did.
Wish they could do that for other characters, but they wanted Paula to be a top tier in this game. Yes.
Well, she didn't get to be it in Smash 4, so I'm all for it.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, you can see BeatyBean trying to go for the kill confirms there, down tilt into dash attack, but not quite making contact. That is the first time I have ever seen the up part of wheelie kill.
I don't even know that had an extra hitbox to it. That's really funny.
I knew it could hit on the way up. I did not know it could kill.
It looked like it sent at a completely different angle, too. That was really funny.
Today is a wonderful day for learning things.
Oh my... No, okay.
No, are we... Okay, ooh.
Okay.
There was a world where it happened. We saw it happen. But BeatyBean choosing to hold on to it instead. Going to be going down to the last stock. Might be able to use it as the great equalizer. But might also have to go for some other options here.
Alright. Good command grab here. Gonna add a little bit more percent. Get him back to... Oh! Really solid read. I'm surprised I didn't kill him, but I guess maybe getting a sour spot or late hit or something. Okay.
That was almost the saddest death I've ever seen, but BeatyBean able to get back just barely with that up B. And now, both players at low percent. Marvale does not have waft, though, but BeatyBean has got something cooking in the can.
Oh. Let's see. You definitely want to make... Oh my gosh. This is so scary, too, because, like, I mean, you can't exactly use waft if you're stuck on, like, on ledge right now. You really have to make it back to center stage here, and that bike is going to do it. Good parry right there on that get up attack.
Yeah, you can see BeatyBean playing patient, looking for the hits. That'll get it there. I'm assuming we're going to see a little bit more percent tacked on here, too, after that first waft didn't kill in the last set, but we're getting up to the 50s. This should be about when BeatyBean can just lock it and rock it. Just needs to get the hit at this point, but Marvale could also easily close it out with a single hit.
That is true, and especially now stuck at ledge against Palu. Like, one back air. Ooh! He tried to armor through it!
That's a crazy option.
I mean, it's a solid option, but I think he just mistimed it a little bit. That sucks, man.
Yeah.
How's attack is gonna kill? Yeah, not even a kill screen.
There it is. Just run it back.
Most people don't know sign language, but in the Smash community, you gotta know what that means.
Yeah. There is one form of sign language accepted in the Smash scene, and it's run it back. And I apologize to any actual ASL people who that definitely does not mean, you know, that.
It's really funny too because like I've seen that like in other countries. That's just a universal thing. I've seen people do that in like France. It's really funny.
It's universal in Smash, not necessarily elsewhere.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Really good ledge trapping here. Oh, what the? Dude, it's really weird. He's like, the way he's using Bike, it's just so prone to just weird new interactions that I'm seeing, like, every single game. Like, what even happened there?
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, wow, more of these spikes, too. This is a different game. We're seeing BeatyBean being the one with the lead here in this first stock, but Marvale fighting back to make that change.
Oh my gosh. You could oh, there. Oh my, that was such a good up smash to catch that jump there. Yes. Good. Trying to get a little bit of such a cut it here with some pretty solid conversions, but Marvale needs to take the stock back as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad here for Marvale. The stock isn't found soon. Oh no, that's not finding a stock. Well, it is finding a stock in a way, but not the way that you want.
Yeah, that's the wrong player that took the stock there.
Yeah. And already when you have to fight against Waft, having a Wario that is going to be slowly charging Waft and has 2 stocks against you, you're going to start thinking about the next game at that point.
Actually, maybe it's a little bit too soon to think about the next game, because that up tilt was actually surprisingly clutch there. And already now getting a little bit of those early percent strings, dropping it unfortunately, but immediately picking it back up right there.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, Marvale's doing a really good job of pushing things back here, but that forward smash, is enough of an opening, and you can see BeatyBean not going to pull the trigger, but looking for it. Definitely looking for it.
That is true. I feel like now it's a fine time to whiff Waft, because what did I say? That was a fine opportunity to get rid of Waft, because you still have a really solid percent lead. Although that might not be the same for much longer.
Yeah, it is starting to get a little bit precarious. When Wario doesn't have Waft, a lot of the kill combos get a little bit worse. Seeing that up smash there as well. It's not looking awesome, but bit by bit, Marvale is making the ground back up.
Ooh! Yeah, really good up smash.
As soon as I say it.
Really good positioning and awareness right there to get that up smash. Now, are they running it back? I actually didn't see if he did the hand sign.
I saw the hand sign.
Okay, yeah, so we are getting PS2 again.
I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes.
Alright. So, yeah, let's see, running it back, same stage. Stage wasn't exactly the problem in this matchup here. Want to just lock in and just make sure you get everything working out.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a good old classic round of everyone plays PS2. Which some people enjoy, and I'm not some people.
Hey, I know how you feel, don't worry. There's moments in my locals where we have like 10 different setups and all of them are just running PS2.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a thing that happens sometimes. Regardless, due to my own morbid curiosity for the entirety of Game 2, I was looking back at the footage as well as Wario Ultimate frame data. And if I'm not mistaken, by matching the frames, I believe that Marvale hit BeatyBean 2 frames after the armor wore off.
No way.
Literally 2 frames.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
It's unfortunate, and there's a massive hitbox below Wario at that point as well. So literally the only thing that could have done it was that forward air poke, and it just maneuvered perfectly around the hurtbox. And
oh, yes, he hurtbox shifted there, didn't he?
He hurtbox shifted with forward air, which meant that it didn't clash with the down B in any way, and because it was 2 frames after the armor, poked it out.
Damn.
It's just a truly unfortunate situation.
I mean, still having a much stronger lead here in either two games. So, who knows? Maybe unfortunate interactions like that might not be the nail of the coffin here.
Yeah, BeatyBean is doing a really good job to keep the game alive and keep putting the work in and hopefully lead to a bigger lead. Oh, does not get the win box out in time to make a difference, but Marvale is looking worse by the second.
Yeah, really good recovery there, honestly. I mean, the early up B seems like it was a bad play, but just like the way he drifted around that F smash was just really, really clean.
Good grab there to open things up. This could literally just be it, but no, gonna jump out.
Well, hey, now it is literally it. One more interaction, and that might be the game. Yeah. Look at that, man.
It happens in real time sometimes.
Are they running it back? I didn't see it, so...
I didn't see it. They might be swapping it up. Marvale might be swapping it up.
Yeah, I think Marvale might have asked him for his bans there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I also want to shout out real quick. BeatyBean is doing this as the 6th seed. This is
wow.
Some decent upsets going on here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Great.
Managed to get past 4th, so currently 2 SPR if he loses this, and if he wins, that's an SPR of 3. So, really well done.
And actually, yeah, okay, so I was right. They were just doing bans. So now, going on to Battlefield, very interesting to see how the platforms are going to work towards our characters here.
It's definitely going to be better for Palu. As good as Wario is with platforms, Palutena is an entirely different beast with platforms. You get those ladder combos with nairs, and, well, I guess it's more bridge combos with nairs, but you can start getting chains going with up air. It's harder to get landings across as well.
Hey, oh my, wait, what did he hit with?
Nair.
What?
It was a
Wait,
hitbox
he traded with, that's crazy.
Every now and again, you'll see people go for it. But man, that's
I mean, it's
just...
a good play. You might as well.
It is. It is. It's just unfortunate.
Let's see if BeatyBean can clutch it out to a 3-1. But right now, it looks like Marvale's going to bring it to a game 5.
Yeah, Marvale fighting back pretty hard here. The percents are even, but the stocks are not. BeatyBean needs to do a decent amount of work to try and get back in the game here. You do have, of course, as I've already referred to it, the great equalizer in Waft, but you see Marvale, hey, it worked one time, I'm going to go for it again. Not quite going to see the same success, but
yeah,
definitely opening yourself up a little bit more. It almost did. It wasn't that far gone.
Ooh. Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, now let's see. Oh, what?
Wow. The fact that almost worked is disappointing.
Unfortunately,
both because it didn't, and because if Marvale let it happen, that would have been...
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not playing Game & Watch, so you weren't going to see any of that crazy, like, up smashes like that connecting.
Yeah. You see it,
yeah,
there it is again.
Go for it again.
And a counter, that's a really good choice. The bike is on stage, no jump. Waft has to be spent to get back. Really good job there from Marvale. Absolutely masterful play.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, even if he makes it back, and even if he gets the stock soon, he's still... Oh! Insane 3-stock for a game 4, dude.
Yeah, that was a suffocating amount of offstage pressure. Wario never had options. Literally couldn't even get back on stage long enough to make sure bike got removed from the equation.
Just constant pressure. Literally just didn't even let him play the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, that entire game was just spent with BeatyBean off stage.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's sometimes just how Palutena wins. But we'll see where we go on BeatyBean's counter pick. It's gonna be Hollow Bastion.
Very interesting, actually.
I kind of like the ideas of it, actually.
Yeah, I'm very curious to know what the thought process is, because this just feels like another PS2, really. Or like a PS2 with a different platform layout is a little bit better.
Well, it is BeatyBean's counter pick. My guess is PS2 was banned because Marvale kept losing on it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this instead from BeatyBean. as a way to kind of get the bigger blast zones of it, while also having less space from ledge to, or more space, I should say, sorry, from stage to blast zone, so that things that happened last game, also Wario
Oh
jab
my
worked
god.
again.
Yeah, Wario jab. Holy shit.
Um, anyway, it is a situation that makes it harder for Palutena to do what she did to close out that last game, where because there's so much more space, BeatyBean has so much more room to maneuver around with that side B, and Marvale misses a tech.
That's gonna be the great equalizer here. I know you said it was a waft, but moments like that where you just barely like let interactions like that slip your mind, like that's gonna be what closes it out for him. And
that is the moment in this game 5 that I imagine we will be pointing back to, as this is when all hope became lost. Marvale still fighting back, but you can almost sort of feel it a little bit in the play. 62% already. It feels like that was definitely a hit to the mental to not hit that tech there.
For sure, for sure. But now with the stocks being equal, I do feel like it's a little bit more doable for Marvale to make this back. I mean, especially now, with the early percent combo game that Palutena has, I feel like it should be very doable for him to make this back. But still, it's a little bit scary. I mean, with the amount of pressure that BeatyBean gives off, like with just how he plays a neutral and like trapping, it's going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, we've seen Marvale keep going for these forward smashes. I don't think any of them have found purchase beyond the win box. I'm kind of wondering if it's maybe something to leave in the past right now. But Marvale, hold on. You've turned this whole game around. You've got the percent lead at the moment.
Oh, and now with Waft online, ooh, gotta play a little bit more defensive. But still, with the amount of advantage you have right here, it's a little bit scary. Like, do you... Oh! I was gonna say, do you push...
BeatyBean just got that rip out of nowhere. Are we good?
Yo, are we good?
Hey, there you are. Hey.
Hi.
You dropped out for a second.
Oh, right.
But we're back. We're all good, and we're in this really intense situation here. Marvale staring tournament in the face. BeatyBean on the verge of another pretty decent upset coming through. Nice hit of the Nair. And that'll be it.
Ooh, that's... Yeah, that's gonna be closing it... Or not closing it out. That's gonna be closing out the second stock. Oh, this is where it begins.
Yeah, you're gonna see it now because BeatyBean doesn't have that waft. It's gonna be a bit of an awkward situation. We could get to a half waft situation. So theoretically killing around 80-90% here, and BeatyBean, you can see the neutral be coming out. The Chomp consistently trying to get more timer on this, try and get the waft more charged up. And that's going to be the thing that could definitely make or break it here. Both players only 10% differentiating them, playing off stage crazily.
We got the textures, but just the grab barely whiffing there. This is so... Oh my god, this is actually so close right now.
We've been seeing a lot of these Game 5 situations right now. I think BeatyBean is looking for it. It sees the 80%, knows that with 1 or 2 hits, if it's a combo hit to go into waft, that should be the game. The shield is looking so small, though. You have to play a different form of defense right now.
Ooh! Speaking of defense, DIing away from that down tilt perfectly to avoid that back air follow-up.
Grabs the bike again, is trying to use it as a projectile. Both players 4%, only growing, separating them. We have full waft on board now. BeatyBean can go crazy if he needs to, but the back airs are strong, and Marvale is reading these. The bike is on the other side of the stage. That's a resource that BeatyBean doesn't have, and it is definitely going to hurt here.
Oh! Oh, you gotta make it back to center stage! Oh, he had the... That's... No!
What a crazy, crazy finish. The armor gonna tank the hit. But I don't know what happened there, but Palu didn't get hit by the blast. And was able to catch it on the up air. Was it back air? I think it might have been the invisibility of back air.
Hooray! Oh my, sorry, I just saw the replay.
I'm looking at my stream right now. Wow.
That's... Oh my... No. That's gotta hurt, man.
Don't sleep on Palu back air.
Why did that work?
That was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
And you can see, yeah, you can see Syrup walking up immediately like, damn, nice job.
And now we are moving on to grand finals. Again, as it was seeded, so I'm sure the the TOs are a little bit happy about that.
Yeah, on the back for that one. But it is the Run Back City. We're gonna be seeing another version of Winners Finals. Marvale versus Syrup. We know how the story goes. The question is, has Marvale warmed up, grown, adapted, whatever Marvale needs to do, has it happened in the time since fighting Syrup?
Yeah, we're gonna see if those. Oh my god! Sorry, I'm looking at the replays now. That up smash, dude. BeatyBean has such a like interesting way of doing callouts that I'm noticing now, looking back at the replays. Like, he almost like uses his base moveset for Waft. I don't know how to explain it, but like the way that you sort of use Waft for big callouts like that, he just uses it as normal gameplay with just up smashes or just like weird back airs to call out like air dodges or whatever. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Wait, did you
I'm
hear that?
sorry. I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to stop my rant there.
Something.
Banjo?
We're definitely memeing right now while we wait for the replay to catch up, right? Surely neither of these players is pulling out a banjo.
Time will tell.
Well, we're getting down to the end of the replay, so we'll see if this is a real Banjo and Kazooie coming out here. Maybe Syrup trying to have some fun.
Hey, who knows? Maybe Banjo is the secret Steve counter after all.
I believe definitively Banjo is not a Steve counter.
Trust. Also, Banjo isn't an anything counter. That character's not the greatest.
There's a couple people who I think would argue in defense of Banjo.